everybody? You're tuning into another episode of The Devil's Mic. It's your host, Johnny Zex, and today we're here with Forthteller, all the way from Tampa, Florida. Let's give it up for them. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and what you guys do in the band.
All right, I'm Josh. I play keys and synth.
I'm Justin. I play guitar.
I'm David. I sing.
I'm Ryan. I play lead guitar and lead vocals.
Tom. I play drums.
Badass. So, what I want to start off with, are any of those crazy Florida articles about any one of y'all? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe him.
Maybe him.
Yeah, Tom's probably the most likely.
Yeah.
Or me if it's like the right time of night.
Right?
Yes.
It just depends on the day, right?
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding. I always see those and I'm like, you gotta ask them.
Florida man.
Florida man strikes
Yeah,
again.
Florida man. And, you know.
Yep.
Something crazy.
You can just do the was it word predict on your phone?
Oh yeah.
Florida article. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and take it back to the beginning of Forthteller, where you guys started, how it started, things like that. Whoever wants to take that.
So it started with Ryan and I. We met at Starbucks, and we just kind of started jamming. We found out we have similar interests in music. We just kind of started jamming, and then everybody else kind of just pieced in. So that's pretty much how that happened.
We both knew different members, and so we started inviting people in until we ended up having 6 members total.
Yeah.
There's only 5 of us here today because our bassist Garrett is not able to be with us today. He had to go to do some other production things that he had to do. But otherwise, we can thank Starbucks mostly for everyone that we.
Yeah, Starbucks, bro. Free Starbucks for life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It all started at a Starbucks. So why not?
Basically.
Yeah, it was like 2013 is when it started to like. The ideas started to form and come together, and then I think we played our first show in 2014.
Yep. So August 1st, 2014.
Yep.
Damn, and here we are today.
Yep.
Still going strong, right?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and talk about the y'all's latest release. I don't think y'all released anything since, but back in 2017 was Nihilist, the EP.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and talk to us about, I guess, the backstory, or if there's some kind of theme to it. Or
Tom's definitely a good person to talk to about that.
Yeah.
Tom writes all the lyrics and kind of the conceptual side of the album and everything.
So most of our stuff is centered around like the question of like, what if God is dead kind of thing, the Nietzschean kind of like God is dead kind of thing. So just kind of looking at culture through that lens and seeing what kind of like, just kind of the fallout from that. So more in like a theoretical kind of space. So it's that kind of philosophical, kind of literary kind of exploration of that idea.
exactly right. It gets people thinking.
Right.
It's not just straight to the point. You got to actually listen to it, take it in, and kind of perceive it how you want, so to speak. And from listening to y'all sound, I mean, it kind of feel a lot of like Silent Planet influences. Some Silent Planet things like that. How they have like that philosophical. You got to think this is about. You know, this could be about this, but make it how you want. You know what I'm saying? So,
I would definitely say Silent Planet is a band we respect a lot, for sure. So we try our best to, we definitely have our own thing and very much out to, have our own sound. And I think especially the album we just recorded, which is not released yet, you're going to hear a lot more of that and kind of really grow into our own with that one. So keep an eye out for that for sure.
Definitely. So, I guess compared to Nihilist, what y'all have, is this other upcoming album, a little bit different? Are y'all,
It's definitely higher energy. We kind of took some of the like sonic ideas that we had with Nihilist and those like chill vibes and all that. We kind of worked them into songs that had a lot more energy, a lot more riffage by this guy. We wanted to really work in some crazy stuff. So I think that was the biggest thing and the biggest challenge that we faced was like, how can we bring that energy and like up it even more from where we were at. So I think that's going to be the biggest change for this record. And just compositionally, it's a lot better. Improving on how we transition our parts and just overall really getting into our sound as a band and finding our place.
And we recorded, mixed and mastered with Austin Coop, who's in prison, was in Adalia, and he definitely, especially for the guitar parts for me, we really sat down and we were like, okay, what makes sense, what doesn't, what needs to be heavier, what needs to be softer, and without him, this upcoming album would not sound as good as it does.
Yeah, no, he definitely tore into it, and like, when you're working on a record for a whole year as a band, you become, and I think each of us in our own way, kind of become emotionally attached to a lot of it. So to be able to sit down with someone who can kind of from an outside perspective, critique your work and help you shape it is super important. So.
Definitely, because you also want to get that outside input. You don't want to listen to it and think, oh, this is perfect. If you have that outside ear listening in, you'll know, like, okay, this doesn't sound as good as we thought. We can tweak it to make it sound even better. Things like that.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever written a song and thought it was perfect. We've just decided, all right, I think this will do.
As good as we're gonna make it.
Yeah, right.
It's a good starting point, and then it's never finished until we get our masters back from the studio, and that's that.
Definitely. Now, when are you looking to release that upcoming album?
So yeah, we're kind of just sitting on the record at the moment. We've also shot 2 music videos, and we're sitting on those as well.
Okay.
So we're kind of at a spot right now where we're touring off the material we have, and we're also playing some of those new songs live. And yeah, I mean we're kind of in the process of setting up our release cycle plan, but we're not exactly sure where that's going yet. So, but we have it. So.
Okay. Not bad. Talk to us about tour. What's tour been like so far?
Tour's been, at least for me personally, it's been really awesome. This is the longest tour we've ever done. It's like, I think 24 shows in 28 days or something like that. So basically almost a month.
Yeah.
And I think it's made a lot of us like grow a lot closer together. I mean, we've all been like super close. I mean, we've all been original members. So all of us have like known each other for a really long time. But I think the length of the tour and like the capacity of like a 15-passenger van has brought us all closer together. And I've noticed like less fighting and more just like getting along this tour. So that's something I've noticed.
I would definitely say that I've seen a lot more teamwork with everything that's happened, because before sometimes like people kind of like fell into job positions of like who's unloading the trailer, loading the trailer, who's driving, this, that, and the other. And so this tour specifically, I've seen everyone kind of like take over each other's roles when necessary, so that everyone can kind of have a break when needed. Maybe someone's off having a really important conversation with maybe someone that was a fan of the music, and maybe they're sharing a life story with us or something, and like, hey, let them do that. Like, they're talking, like, we're going to take care of this over here and make sure that's good to go. And we cycle out driving and make sure no one gets in a crash or anything like that. And I think everyone's kind of like stepped up in a sense to make sure everyone else is like good to go.
Yeah, I don't drive 12 hours anymore.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and this tour's brought us to a lot of new places too. Like this is our first time hitting the West Coast and the Northwest and the Midwest and Texas. Yesterday was our first time ever playing Texas. We were in El Paso. So yeah, I mean that's been one of the biggest things I think is being able to bring our music all the way to the opposite corner of the country and share it with people.
Exactly.
And it's been well received. So.
That's what it's about. Reaching new ears, getting new listeners, also making more fans. People that aren't really big into the underground come to a show. Oh, like this band. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, where can everybody find you on social media?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, but we hardly use it. On Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, all that stuff.
Okay.
So if you're looking to like interact with us, Facebook and all that, but if you're looking to listen, we have stuff on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, you can look at Forthteller. Sometimes the handle is Forthteller Band.
Yep.
Forthteller Band?
Yep.
I think and our website is forttellerband.com. And you can get connected to everything.
Yeah, that has links to everything our website does. So.
Right on. So Forthteller Band, forttellerband.com. Go listen to Nihilist. It's out on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. And yeah, keep up with them for music, tour, show updates, and catch them in the city near you. Any shout outs you want to give?
Shout out to Earthgroans, since I'm wearing this shirt. Boys and Earthgroans. We love you guys. Iray, we love Iray.
Mother Sound. Most of our tour was with them.
Yeah.
Mother Sound.
Special shout out to Mother Sound. They showed us a really good time when they were, when we were out with them, and we missed them. So we wish they were with us today. But
Shout out to all of our wives.
Yes.
Some of them are a couple of them are with us, and all of them have been super supportive of us this whole time with everything we've been doing, which is super helpful to be able to go out and do this.
Yeah.
That's the hard part of touring today, is leaving them back at home. So.
Yep. Shout out to my wife and my doggo Chance.
Ooh, Chance. Doggo Chance. What kind of dog is it?
Pit Lab mix.
Ooh, that's perfect dog. All right. But yeah, that's all we got for today. Again, give them a like, follow on social media, and yeah, that's all we got. Again, this is Devil's Mike. We out.